We back? We back now? I think we're back now. I don't know what happened there. Stream just went dead for no reasons. Maybe someone at my ISP's headquarters flicked a switch on and off again. I don't know. But we're back. Guess it wasn't BT fixing the telephone pole, although I'd be surprised if it was, considering it's 9:30 at night. Where did we leave off when it cut out? Unfortunately, because I don't notice that it's cut out at my end until it reconnects usually, because all it looks like is the chat's gone a bit quiet, because it doesn't come up with a big message saying you've disconnected. It just stops displaying people's messages, so it just looks like you've all stopped talking for a bit, which occasionally happens anyway. You missed the end of the war. Oh boy, it was off for a little while then. Okay, well, we won, as you can clearly see, and the Knights of St. John are mopping up as well. They're going to town on what's left of it, the poor bastard. This guy here is now my vassal, although it's not so bad, because actually he's generally okay with me, which is nice. However, I do have the problem of I now currently hold too many duchies, so I'm now deciding who to give the Duchy of Connacht to. I'm thinking it's going to be Waldo. He's 73, so he's going to die soon, but he's served me very well, my son Waldo, over the years. He's been a pretty competent court physician, among other things. So I'm going to give him the Duchy of Connacht. There you go. Apparently that for some reason got rid of my marshal. I guess because my marshal's now become one of his vassals. Yeah. All right, Gillespie, correct. Congrats. You're now my marshal. I really wish it would default to the position screen and not the my council screen. Yes, he cured us of measles with goat farts. Yeah. Can I make Waldo my court chaplain? No. He's got the learning skill for it. He's just not actually a man of the cloth. Jolly good. Well, Ireland's slowly coming under our grip, and you probably didn't know. Probably didn't see this actually as well. But Donella, bless her, she's gonna be gone soon, and it's gonna suck. She managed to fabricate me a claim on Orkney as well, so we're gonna move the old retinue up over to here, and we're gonna do the whole let's go to war dance again. Oh, my vassal's having a bit of a revolt. Ulsterian revolt. Increase council power. Okay. Interesting. Well, you guys have fun with that. I'm off to conquer Orkney. If I can fabricate any claim on the Kingdom of England, that would make this all a hell of a lot easier. But apparently I can't. At least chat told me I couldn't last time. Yeah, just fabricate a claim on planet Earth. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I wasn't an empire then, no. Oh yeah, good point. All right. Yeah, maybe it's worth a try then. Since she's so damn good at her job, maybe I should send her off to try and have a go at that before she pops her clogs. Now then, Madam Queen Martha of Orkney. You shall not be Queen Martha of Orkney any longer. You shall be Queen Martha of everything but Orkney. Here we go again. quick off the starting blocks there. Not quick enough, though. I think also this might have not been caught on the recording, so or on the stream, so I'll mention this now. Oh, just noticed those. Oh, it's more Muslim raiders, Muslim Vikings. We seem to have a really esoteric problem with Muslim Viking raiders lately. That's been a thing. It's kind of annoying, actually, but whatever. What was I going to say? I gave Meath to Lord Mayor Conan because he came along and said, look, I've been a good boy and I've done lots of useful, helpful things lately. Can I have the county of Meath, please? And I said yes, mostly because... Republic? Oh, of course, because he's a Lord Mayor. Oh, hope that isn't going to cause me any weird problems. I think I accidentally had a Lord Mayor once before, and it caused me some problems. We'll keep an eye on that. But anyway, I did it mostly because doing so got me back the just trait, which was great. So, and it got rid of arbitrary as well while I was at it, obviously. So that was pretty sweet. Problem is, I could call them up, but they'll be gone by the time I've actually called them up, so it's not even worth bothering. I'll be hearing gone in no time. He says as they don't actually go anywhere. Well, that's that done. I'll be having Orkney, thank you very much. And now I guess I'll be marching down to deal with these guys. Or are they going to bugger off as soon as I come close? Yep. That's what they always do. Alright, anyway. I think I'll just be keeping Orkney to myself for now because my domain size has gone up to 11 max. Conan's event was before Cromwell's chickens. Is that roughly where it cut off? Where I was talking about Cromwell hanging people for stealing chickens. That's an awkward and strange place for it to cut off, I gotta say. Also, this guy, he's having a bad time right now. He's just lost a war with me, he's just lost a war with the Knights of St. John, and now he's got rebels from Leinster. I've merrily screwed up his entire game for him. Yeah, wonderful. It's good to be emperor sometimes, you know. Suppose I can make myself king of Orkney now, can I? While I'm at it, you know. County of Orkney. Probably don't own enough of the required provinces or something. Alright. Danella. Off to London with you. This might be one of our last chances to actually have a real good go at conquering England. Because after Danella dies, my levy size is probably going to diminish a little bit. Because she is what's giving me this ridiculous state marshal of 73. So... Any plans for Iron Harvest? I've been playing it in my own time. I don't have any plans to stream it, if that's what you're asking. Son was born to Voislava the Messy and Lord Mayor Conan. You married Voislava the Messy? Oh, no, you didn't. You just... she's just your mistress, I suppose. Alright, fine. I won't judge. Construction of stage 2 has been finished for the palace. Marvelous. Let's build the golden throne, ladies and gentlemen. It's very expensive, but I must have it. This rebellion doesn't seem to be going your way, does it? My liege, my work in Middlesex seems to have come to fruition by bribing, controlling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents. I've managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Middlesex. No. No, we need something a bit more than that, madam. Dearest, darling, could you possibly fabricate me a claim on the Kingdom of England? That would be lovely. Waldo has usurped the title County of North Connaught from that guy. Ambitious Waldo. Look at him go. Oh, this is why you get following the chat's advice. See, you're like, you can't fabricate a claim on a kingdom. Only a duchy. And then chat just 5 minutes ago was saying, oh, you can fabricate a claim on a kingdom because you're an empire. I don't know what's true anymore. I have a new heir. Oh, the Humphrey, son of Humphrey, finally died. Humphrey the Lewd. Oh, both you and your father have been a disgrace to the good name of Humphrey Cousland, for which you were named. I was unimpressed with both of you. Look at you, kinslayer. Killed his dad, probably. Hedonist. One-handed. Awful human being. We have a new heir, though, which is Count Caradog of Gwir. Man, the succession laws in this empire of mine are a bit fucking bizarre. If this rando from Wales is going to inherit it all. Justice is a harsh mistress, and I can't love her any. For fuck's sake, Bobbard, you just got this back. I am not the law. Oh, he doesn't half drive me mad, this guy, sometimes. I swear to God, I work hard to get him these good traits, and he just throws them in the bin because he's bored. Ugh. My grandson, Malmura, keeps asking me to press his claim on the Holy Roman Empire. What? Excuse me? You have a claim to the Holy Roman Empire? How did that happen? Also, Waldo's annoyed because he's not on the council. Ostensibly, he's annoyed, but really, he's still 100% positive. See, the thing is, I don't think I can take the Holy Roman Empire. That's a bridge too far, even for me. Where's their capital? It's all the way down here now. Genoa. 59k levies. Ah! Yeah, it's not happening. Sorry, mate. It's so not happening. I'll drop a save anyway, but no. I don't care how good my military tech and my generals are. I can't beat those odds. We shall refuse these clearly outrageous demands. Hire all of the mercs. I'm not sure even I have enough money to support that. Because a war with the Holy Roman Empire would be a long one. I'd have to get some serious fucking allies on my side to pull that off. And right now, the only useful ally would really be France. And well, France clearly has problems of its own right now. Malcolm has inherited the Duchy of Connacht because Waldo finally kicked the bucket. Hello, Malcolm. Now, you are not quite such a happy bunny, unfortunately. You want to see it on the council. Are you good at anything? You're better than this useless bastard at being a spy master. That's for sure. Very well. Where are you in the list? Malcolm, there you go. Now, I'm sure Aaron will be annoyed with me, but... I mean, dude, sorry. Look, you've got 0 diplomacy, 0 martial, 2 stewardship, 8 intrigue, and 9 learning. You are a useless lump of man flesh. And the sooner you die, the better, quite frankly. Let's see if we can placate him with something. I got a spare artifact I can give him. I do have that skull lying around. Or at least I thought I did. I kind of like all these. He sure as shit ain't going to have the Haggis crown, I'll say that much. And he's not having the Holy Grail either. Alright, forget that. Honorary title for you, sir? Keep for the swans. Oh, not revoke. God, good grief. Dear Bobbert, I would like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends to dine and drink and forget about the world outside for a while. Please be prepared to reserve a few days for this in case we get truly into the spirit of the proceedings. Yours, Duke Malcolm of Connacht. Okay. Sure. This couldn't possibly go wrong. It's not like Scotland has a history of horrible massacres done under the banner of truce. Arrived at the private rooms of Duke Malcolm. There's plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. I am looking forward to this. Let's get it started! These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such short a time. It brings me closer to my companions. I feel like good friends already. You're my best friend. We've become close friends. Well, that's jolly good. I like being friends with my vassals. Reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. That was fun. Nice. Restriction of the feature. The Golden Throne has been completed, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I believe I wanted a trapdoor, didn't I? It's still available. Yes, arrest chance plus 10%. Very nice. Apparently it's going to take a... Oh, no, that's the bedchamber. I don't know how long it takes to construct the trapdoor. Probably still an unreasonable amount of time, but hey. Does the pit of crocodiles underneath it come as standard, or does that cost me extra out of curiosity? Okay, technological advancements. Ooh, what do we want? Lots of real nice choices here, really. Gonna go military org. My prisoner, Bishop Moshona of Derry, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon, asking for more suitable accommodations. Do we... I guess I... Oh, I think I captured you when I was fighting these guys or something, didn't I? Or... Actually, no, I think it was during the little tiny itty-bitty civil war we had. You know, off you pop. Go on. I probably should have let you out much sooner anyway. Defending against John of Ulsterian revolt in the Ulsterian Civil War. Interesting. Oh, more technological advances. Okay. Let's have improved cities. And from here... Majesty wouldn't be bad. Could have notable state... No, we can't have that. That's the one we can't unlock. Legalism. Kingdom Viceroyalties. No idea what that's about. But we'll go for it. Viceroyalties. Emperors can grant kingdoms or duchies to vassals as viceroyalties. Ah, I see. Such grants are not inherited and will revert back to the emperor when the viceroy dies. A handy way of staying below your vassal limit. Oh! That is useful. Yes, kingdoms. Let's go ahead and do that. So we can make some viceroys. Most count as castles. Huh, interesting. Pick an ambition. See the realm prosper. Oh, alright then. I'm happy to cancel that at any time, really, though. Colonel's been hard at work at Clydesdale, increasing infrastructure and so on and so forth. Well done. Oh, good! Another civil war in England. Very good. It was about that time, wasn't it? Christina the Whisperer. In war against the tyranny of this guy. It's always war against the tyranny of someone, isn't it? Christina the Whisperer. Fascinating. A master schemer. Who annoyed the religious authorities. More plague and oh, god damn it. How does it get here? Does it just all originate there? Good grief. We're just spending some of this huge pile of cash on hospitals. Yeah, let's build a... Oh, well... We'll start with the ones I actually own. Hospitals. Fucking found the Scottish healthcare system. We did get one Immortality Event. We got one. It's basically just notifying us that some of our vassals have started to notice we've been reigning for a while. But it didn't go any further than that yet. Righteous imprisonment. Ah, I can imprison this arsehole. He's the leader of a plot, is he? He wants to kill Uargle. For some reason. Well, matey, I was looking for an excuse to deal with you. It's only a 39% chance of success, though. Okay, do it anyway. If only we had the trapdoor finished. Bah. Raised his flag in rebellion. Well. See, England? I get to have the fun too sometimes. Where's his army? There it is. Alright, I'll just about put an end to that, I think. Get a couple of sieges done. Leper colony's been built in the hospital, hooray. Anything else we can upgrade there? Soup kitchen, chapel. Soup kitchen. Oh yeah, Mr. Pope. Could we possibly have another crusade one of these days? My treasury's starting to get a little bit low. I could do with another big, massive pile of money. It would be really good. Come here, you. Woking Middlesex seems to come to fruition by bribing, cajoling County Middlesex again. There you go. Let it go! Let it go! It's never going to work. Fabricate a claim on something else for me. Like the Duchy of York? How about that? Give that a go. Ah, we captured him in battle. That always has a way of neatly tying things up, doesn't it, when you capture the guy in battle? What is she up to now? Dear Father, blessings upon you in your house. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call to arms against Sultan Muhammad of the Abbadid Sultanate. The Abbadids. Oh, thank God it's not the Almoravids. It's just the Abbadids, huh? Remind me, where are the Abbadids? I see Adahoth there. Oh, no, Badahoth, sorry. It's just I couldn't read the B. It was hidden by that sneaky little river there. Sultan Muhammad. Looks like it's this guy, Muhammad the Just. Currently severely injured. Thing is, though, he's already at war with King Bekele the Evil in the Abyssinian Holy War for Sansa. Interesting. Oh yeah, Abyssinia is kind of massive, isn't it? I forgot about that. In fact, it's been annexing bits of Egypt, it looks like. Egypt, which is now part of the Holy Roman Empire, as is a significant portion of Arabia. Oh, God, why are Paradox games so cursed? Anyway, yeah, but it's not a proper crusade, though, is it? It's not a crusade with a capital C. It's not a crusade with a big button that comes up and a war chest, which I get lots of lovely treasure from at the end. But still, might as well give you a hand, I suppose. He's got a fair amount of troops, you know. But on the other hand, Sally's got 11,000 or so, and plus my guys. That's an awful lot of people. Very well. I'm just want to double check. He doesn't have any allies, does he? Doesn't look like it. Good. Because if he was allied to the big green blob of death here, then we'd have some serious problems. Because even an entire crusade force had difficulty dealing with this lot. Right. This is a serious business war, this one, so let's slow things down a bit. Hopefully she doesn't throw away all her troops before I can get there. Important decisions are available. Recruit court physician. That would be a good idea. Right. Yeah, let's bring the vassals along as well, I think. 348 galleys. Wow. We have quite a fleet, don't we? Yes, you can't have your men do the transformer thing and turn into boats in CK2. You have to actually have boats to transport them. And it's 1 boat per 100 men as well, and like in EU4 where it's 1 boat per 1,000. Which is extra annoying. One of your scouts report of a cunning eunuch who has taken up residence in a nearby tavern. Hello, Neil. It's just called Neil. He's a renowned physician. Learning 15, which is a bit air, but whatever. The eunuch spends his time drinking wine, eating, and sharing stories with the guests. Apparently, he's very well schooled and has vast knowledge of medicinal mixtures. An offer of gold and food would definitely convince him to take up residence at your court as a physician. Load up a cart with cheese and wine. Sure. How are things going down in Portugal? They're doing the classic AI thing. I'll siege your bit, and I'll siege your bit. Decisive battle? What's that called? What do you mean, decisive battle? I much prefer to be nice and cozy over here with my little siege. Fight that army over there that's clearly weaker than mine, allowing me to destroy half of the Aberdeen's army in one fell swoop. Oh, no. I think I'll stick with this siege. Thank you very much. It just wouldn't be sporting if we didn't let the Muslims gather their entire force into one blob that's slightly bigger than ours and then beat us. Vassal levies, yeah, whatever. Whinge all you like. My daughter Sally needs our help. So we're going. Why can't I embark? No navies present which are large enough. Are you joking? Do I have to merge them first? Is that it? Yeah, I do. Okay. Off we go, boys. We're going on another holiday to Iberia. Remember the last one? I only got most of you killed last time, but it was fun. We picked up Abdul while we were there. Abdul could go visit his childhood home. It'll be wonderful. Is that province still Catholic? The one we converted down here at the time through an event. We converted one of these random provinces down here to Catholicism through an event. It was weird. I guess they've converted it back. Alright. Can you really not dock in this port even though we're allied? Whatever. Hello, chaps. Right, let's get our morale back first, actually, before I go marching with reckless abandon there. Hey, look, see, we got Abdul with us. It's great stuff. He knows the terrain, don't you know? He's from around here. Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has finally taken his last breath. Oh, no! Long as he served you since you first received him as a puppy, but now it's time to bury your old friend. Yes, Danella gave him to us as a gift. He deserves a state funeral just like the cat had. Oh, the trapdoor is done. Nice. My liege, I grant you with shocking news. Countess Innes of Murray tried to have me assassinated to make sure I wouldn't discover her plot to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Moray. Ah. Plot is revealed, and then can I imprison her? Maybe later, eh? When I've got the army back home. Ah, we're finally joining up to fight a big battle, looks like it. Yep. Get wrecked. Aberdids. Several vicious rumours have been circulating about me lately. With a lot of effort, I finally managed to trace them back to Earl Harold of Dunbar. The vile glutton. We've got the vicious rumours thing here again. Yeah. It's annoying. Luckily, it's cancelled out by an awful lot of the positive traits we have. Alright, we'll take this bit of land back. Already at 55%, that's good. And we built the soup kitchen, hurrah! Build a chapel next. Really boost that disease resistance. And, what else? We've gone abroad just in time to escape the plague, it looks like, actually. Also... There it is. Do you have room for anything else? No, we've used 4 out of 4 feature slots. So, stage 3 beginneth. Victory. Oh, no, you don't. What's the terrain here like? Not that crazy, although we are going across a river. How about we do that? Yep. Forest. Okay, yeah, they get a bit of a bonus for the forest. But not enough! Where's their capital? It's down here. Let's go and get this sorted out, shall we? Yeah, we really need the Pope to throw another crusade so we can go, ha ha ha, war chest mine now. And obviously put another family member on some sort of Crusader kingdom throne. Sardinia and Corsica. God. Yeah. Is there an option to request a crusade from the Pope? There might be. I'll check it out. Probably doesn't come cheap, though. Do you want to go deal with that, guys? I mean, you are sending 650... Oh, yeah, you are dealing with it. Good. Although, you really should have timed that a bit better, but whatever. It's fine. Victory. 100%, we've done it. Except I'm not the one who gets to end it. That's Sally's job, apparently. Portuguese Holy War for Beja has ended. Queen Sally of Portugal has won and expanded her kingdom quite significantly. Nice one. All right, back home, everybody. Back on the boats. Gillespie has initiated a massive recruitment drive. Excellent. Although, you know what, matey? I'm actually going to switch your job in a second. Where are you? Organize the army. Because I want you to train me a few new commanders. And improve my existing ones. Abdul could do with a bit more martial skill. Chapel has been built in the Hospital of Clydesdale. Excellent. Dear Bobbard, I would like to invite... Oh, we're doing the carousing thing again. We're doing the old pub crawl again. Sure thing, Malcolm. I like this guy. Yeah, I liked your dad, Waldo. He was very useful, but you're just good fun. Going out pub crawling with my grandson. A prisoner, Duke Aaron the Old, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon, asking you let him rot. Yeah, she's doing alright for herself, isn't she? Has to be said. Flat terrain expert there, aren't he? Yeah, Marshall 22, Intrigue 25. We raised her well. King Neil. King Neil and Queen Sally. Dear. Yeah, she's ambitious, alright. That much is damn true. She's still excommunicated, yeah. Can we request someone to not be excommunicated? Lift excommunication, here we go. No, apparently. Even with all my pluses, it still won't work. She enforces the free investiture law. That's what's causing the problem. If she wasn't doing that, we could lift it. Yeah. See, that's that is an issue, Sally. You might want to deal with that because I think even I have papal investiture. Denver of Heresy, almost missed you there. 29 months of subage. Thank you very much. Very generous of you. All these long-time subs of mine, I feel very grateful, honestly. I feel very humbled that people have not only chosen to support this channel, but for support it for such a goddamn long time as well. Sorry, the arm of my office chair, this is a wonderful office chair, I'm a big fan of it, but the arm of it is made of some slightly cheap material, which has been peeling off and revealing the foam underneath and the padding. And I've tried duct taping over it to sort of cover that up a bit, and it really hasn't worked. It just won't stick properly. Apparently I finally found a problem that duct tape won't solve. Now what's happening? Malcolm of Connacht has declared war. A war to revoke North Connacht from this Earl down here somewhere. One of these guys. This fella. Well, carry on, Malcolm. Have my vassals been broken up a bit yet? No, but then he is still a kid, I suppose. But we enforced Gavelkind on him, so this slightly alarming number of territories is going to be broken up among a bunch of dudes. Hopefully, when he dies. Assuming he has more than just, like, this guy in his line of succession, of course. I mean, he's got siblings and stuff, so hopefully it'll break all this up. Unfortunate circumstances forced me to cancel The bout of carousing and merrymaking that we'd planned, I'm afraid war's broken out, old chap. There's not much I can do about it. You know how it is. We'll make up for it later, all right? Oh, such a shame. I can shut the gates, apparently. No, I refuse. Go away, disease. Be gone. Shoo. What is the disease, anyway? Let's have a look. It's consumption, and it started in Fife, apparently. And there's consumption down in Gloucester as well. It's all about the consumption right now. We beat the measles. We'll beat this. Open council positions. What is it with my court chaplains constantly dying? New, you know what? I've just decided. Can you improve religious relations with the Pope? Because I think you should. A bit more useful than hunting apostates, frankly. Sure, I want to risk my health again? I mean, yeah. Like I said, we've got like plus 16 health. We're fine, I think, honestly. Genuinely, I'd be surprised if we died. And if we did, well, that would just be it then. I think when if and when Boba does die, it is going to be something silly and anticlimactic at the end of the day, because with his martial and personal combat score, he's not going to be epically killed in battle, I don't think. So what's going to happen is he's going to have a fall down the stairs, or he's going to be assassinated, or he's going to die from a disease or something. It's going to be something daft. That's just the simple fact of the matter. Also, I've just noticed he's 121 now. Also, Arakor. Hi, Arakor. Thank you very much for the gift subs.
We're watching.
Jolly generous of you. That's really generous of you, actually. Guys, enjoy your emotes. Yeah, cheers, Arakor. I don't see you in the Twitch chat very often. Have you been operating under a different username, or have you just joined Twitch recently? Let's speed this up to ×5. You just don't normally make it to Twitch streams. Ah, fair enough. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Empire of Scotland. Emperor Bobbard the Great of the Empire of Scotland. Duke Waldev has inherited Galloway from Aaron the Annoying Bastard. Excellent. Hello, Waldev. Looks like we're going to get along famously. Great stuff. Now then. You're still... My dear wife is still trying to fabricate claims on York. Keep it up, dear. You're doing great. Although the thing is, I'm not sure York's actually a duchy. It's a county, but it's not. Also, it's owned by the king. Yeah, the duchies in England have gotten all screwed up. I'm now realizing this. Yeah, royally screwed up. Tell you what, switch to over here. Duke Malcolm of Connacht has usurped... Yeah, well done, Malcolm. Can we go to the pub now, please? The price of decadence. The ruling dynasty of Khorasan has been overthrown by the zealous and hard-living tribesmen of the Kayikobadid dynasty. Their decadent sultanate has been toppled, freeing any vassals from their bondage to the unworthy sultan. With the sultanate gone, time will tell if a worthy dynasty will be up to the task of restoring authority to the region. So stuff's happening out here somewhere. I can finish off Ireland. Piece by piece, yes. This bit here offends me. Might have to do something about that. Hello, Corb. Although I think we have a truce with you. Oh, no, we don't. No, you have a truce with the Grand Master of the Knights of Malta. But not me, apparently. Unfortunately, I can still only take this bit by bit, but I'll have to do. Here we go again. Commander Brawl. Instead of drilling the commanders, Marshal Gillespie has been fighting them. Oh, you moron! Gilchrist and Gillespie are not friends now. They're rivals, in fact. My marshals discovered a man of great military talent called Edwin. I mean, it's not that great military talent, but whatever. Northumbria seems to have come to fruition. County of Northumbria. No, I'm going to let it go. Try and get the duchy for me, dear. I need the duchy, not the county. I mean, the county would be okay, but really it's the duchy we're after. My steward's gone. What happened to him? Her, actually, wasn't it? It was Maisie. What happened to Maisie? Oh no, Maisie was ages ago. It was Conan. And he's dead. Died clutching his heart. Awkward. Who have we got? The Duke of Ulster. He's a powerful vassal. He wants to be on the council, and he's got good stewardship. Duke Finlach, you have won the council lottery, my friend. You won the place of the council, and you have the skill for it. Congratulations. That doesn't happen very often. Dead. Well, now what? Oh, another court chaplain's died. Who is murdering all my court chaplains? Is it you, Neil? Is it you? My eunuch physician who's now a chaplain? Off to the Vatican with you. Where'd my prestige go? Dunno. We broke a truce. It didn't fucking say there was a truce. I checked to make sure there wasn't a truce. Curse you! Stupid fucking game. It didn't... I checked the diplomacy bit to see if there was a truce, and it wasn't. Okay. Export game to EU4. Oh, didn't realize that was an option. Score of 37. Yeah, we're still only beating House Estrid, I think. Oh no, actually we've moved up because we were beating the Swedish guys. Now we've beaten the Danish house. We're just one step below the Plantagenets now. Nice. We'd be a bit higher if we hadn't chucked half my prestige in the bin. We're doing a bit of save scumming, classic. Don't worry. We're just doing a bit of save scumming because that was a stupid mistake. I clearly wasn't reading the small print. Let's see, load. There should be a auto save somewhere. Right, that's October. This is July. Brilliant. Century of Bobby, yeah. It's the Scottish century, we'll call it. Right. Okay. We're back here. Right. There's plague everywhere. There's consumption all over the place. Moshona owes me a favor, apparently. Don't know why. Maybe because I let him out of prison. Not sure. You want to be my steward after this guy's gone, don't you? So he's... Well, I don't know. Maybe he will die soon. Maybe he won't. Oh, no. He's already got the chest pains. He's done for. Right. God. Good. Jolly good. That's grim. Right. Anyway. So that's fine. So what we'll do... We still have this Orkney problem, don't we? Whatever. You know, if this goes, we'll just declare a de jure war to get it back, won't we? Do we have anyone in the dungeon? No, actually, the dungeon's empty. Do you have a threat, though? Harold of Dunbar. Gavelkin succession in Ireland. Harold? Do you have a death wish or something? I could grant him a vice royalty. That'd shut him up. But no. Can we make a plot to get the king moving? Good question. Try to intimidate. Sure, why not? I reckon Bobard's a pretty intimidating fella. I've invited Earl Harold of Dunbar for a stroll today, saying I had something to show him. Eventually, we came to a stop near my trapdoor. I waited there in silence for several minutes while Earl Harold of Dunbar grew more and more uncomfortable before I leaned in to say, I hope my meaning is clear. One of two things will happen. 80% chance his opinion will change by 20 for 20 more months, intimidated. 20% chance that it will fail. You'll not like me. And one of us will lose prestige. I'm not sure who. I hope you understand how important this favor is. Or this bloody thing scares me too. Hope my meaning is clear. Did it work? What's this guy? It worked. He's intimidated. Good stuff. The Munros send their regards, yeah. Right. Let's try this again, shall we? Except this time let's declare war on the right person and not the wrong one. See, it just... You look here for the truce, and there isn't one, and it pisses me off. I guess it has to be... Yeah, it shows up on my screen and not his, for some idiotic reason. All right. Anyway, we can. However, we can beat up some of these other people instead. Hooray! We're off to bully the Irish again. It's our favourite hobby. And our chaplain's died again. Right, so Neil, congrats. I can't ever notice that Conan hasn't died. How's Sally doing, meanwhile? Just fine, it seems. She still has a slice of Poland. Get that woman a slice of Poland. My marshals discovered a man of great military talent called Aule, who is definitely better than the other guy we got, so brilliant, nice one. Dragged this little kid out of his hiding hole, apparently. Nice. 100%. Enforced demands. Congrats! You're one of mine now. Whose dungeon are you in? Oh, you're in my dungeon. Right. I better do something about that. Why do I have this big menu here? Go away. Execute the peasant! No, release. There you go. That might endear him to me slightly more. Well, endear her to me slightly more, I think. Merciful, yeah. Well, you're part of the Scottish Empire now, matey. Should we have a go at you and all? We're gonna have to get rid of you lot first, though. Dismiss. Whoa, what happened to your husband? Died of severe stress. I'll say physical stress on the cranium, I would have argued more than anything else. Was there a bit of domestic violence going on there or something? She's just like, oh no, he died of stress. He died of stress. She's just trying to hide the frying pan behind her back. Oh dear. One title can be created, Duchy of that. I think I'll just leave it, honestly. Because if I create it, they'll get annoyed that I've got too many duchies, then I've got to make somebody a duke, and just it's not worth the bother. Sorry, Countess Olwen. You'll like it better in Scotland. Honestly, you will. Seriously. Off we go, a-conquering. Oh! I have got guys up here. I don't really need you guys. You can go back home, it's fine. Oh. I don't seem to be able to make you go back home. Alright, never mind. Defeat. Where? Did I lose a siege or something? I am there. Oh, they defeated my retinue. That's what happened. Wasn't personally commanded by Bob this time, so we weren't able to have the outnumbered 100 to 1 and still winning scenario, which was really funny, honestly. Abdul! Gilchrist, my dudes. Come hither. We got a battle to do. I can't go without my wingmen, alright? Earl Ruadan of Kildare has inherited County of Kildare from Arthur the Gentle. He finally died then. Good. So that means... Okay, maybe different guy died of a heart attack this time. Alright. Your grandson Thomas de Carnosa has died under suspicious circumstances. Your son of King Albano the Monk, who's apparently my nephew. No, it's my son-in-law. Who's married to Princess right. Yes, I almost forgot. I sent Vera off to marry the King of Italy. Yes, okay. How's she doing then? We haven't checked in on her in ages. Wrath, greedy, lustful, ambitious. Yeah. Not very good stats either, really. He's not leading right now? Really? Good grief, he's not. Let's fix that. Jihad for Arabia. Thank God it's not a jihad for Portugal. The great Sunni Caliph of Bulend has decided that he's had enough of the Holy Roman Empire ruling Arabia, and quite understandably has decided enough is enough, and we've got to put a stop to this ridiculous nonsense immediately. He urges all righteous Sunni Muslims, and frankly all common-sense thinking people across the globe, to take up arms against the depraved Emperor Arnulfo of the Holy Roman Empire for the glory of Islam and for the glory of fixing the terrible borders in this game. Allah is merciful, but I don't think Crusader Kings is, mate. The chances of you beating the Holy Roman Empire... Well, I don't know. It's a jihad. Maybe you've got a chance. I'll watch with interest. Victory. I see you've got some troops over there. Let's have a fight. Your Marshal Gillespie has put forward a plan for experimentation with new military technology inspired by a supposedly brilliant inventor and engineer that he's recently befriended. Have you made friends with, like, Leonardo da Vinci or something? A couple of 100 years before he was born or whatever, but hey. All that's needed is a little funding. You shall have it. By God, you shall have it. Alright, that should put an end to it. There we go. We even captured a bunch of people in battle. Excellent. There you go, Olwen. Welcome to Scotland. You'll like it here, honestly. You will. Seriously. Have an honorary title. Court Jester. How about you be the Keeper of the Swans? There you go. Seriously, life is better in the Scottish Empire. It's fine. We get to go on pub crawls and everything with Malcolm. It's fantastic. Just, you keep your hands off that frying pan, alright? Military dismiss levies. Guess I'll be going to war with these Welsh guys pretty soon in order to get Leinster, although I'm going to leave it for now. I could do it immediately, but I'm going to leave it just for the second. Because I kind of want to watch this jihad. I am tremendously curious about what's going to happen with this. Screaming arrows. You receive a report on the outcome of the military experiments that your marshal asked you to sponsor. Apparently, a new kind of self-propelled arrow was tried out based on Far Eastern models. Lit by fire, these arrows would scream and fly away, leaving a trail of smoke, and then explode on impact, killing several of the livestock used as practice targets. We've got rockets! Though of dubious accuracy and prone to failure in rainy weather, these experiments have still provided some valuable lessons. 50 military technology points. We've got rockets, lads! Scottish rocket battalions! Here we go! Nice one. Alright, not enough to invest yet, except in noble customs, which would get us a bit more. Feudal vassal opinion, which, you know what? I'm alright with that. That would be nice. Marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Abdul, has improved at last. This is exactly what I wanted you to do. He's up to 19 Marshal now. I was hoping for a bit more than that, but still. He's such a dashing fellow, is Abdul, honestly. New steward, right. Now is your time, dude. I think the other... Did you finally die of your heart attack? No, he died of consumption this time. Wow. Doesn't matter how many timelines you reload, you just can't catch a break, that poor fella. Now then. I was going to do something. I forgot what it was now. Bugger. Oh well, can't have been that important, I suppose. Oh yeah, I was going to have a look at Abdul. That was it. Abdul? Where are you? There. Look at that dashing fellow with his moustache. Who would have thought when we bumped into that street urchin that he would have become such an accomplished gentleman? He wants to get married, apparently. Do you know what, Abdul? Let's make that happen for you, shall we? Let's see. She's attractive, apparently, so... And a mystic. She's also the court physician of Galloway. So, I mean, she's a witch. She's probably a witch, isn't she? The character's delved into the mysteries of the occult, treading a fine line between heresy and orthodox approval. I suppose you particularly care, being a Sunni yourself. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know. But apparently, she's an absolute looker. So, yeah, I'd agree with that assessment. So, you know what? Congrats, me old mate. And now she's arrived at my court, so we've pinched the court physician from that place now, basically. Good stuff. Pick an ambition! See the realm prosper. Nah, I'm going to leave that for now. Mostly because I'm going to be going to war again relatively soon. In fact, I'd really like for this truce to run out. Both of these truces to run out. When do they run out? Damn it. 9th of June, 1231, and 23rd July, 1240. Oh. So this one's... King Cobb. Right. Wait a minute. Has the one with Orkney run out? I think the one with Orkney's run out, and this one's about to run out very soon as well. This year, in fact. Excellent. You're next on my shit list. How's France doing? Worse and worse by the day. Worse and worse. Can I rename my empire? I don't believe so. Oh, I can, actually. Scotland, adjective Scottish. If I wanted to, I could. Blessed has passed. Brian Blessed? No. Blessed Arthur the Gentle. Arthur lived a pious life, truly following the example of God. He passed on the 22nd of April, 1230, and people have long wondered if he had been considered a true Christian or not. Was he the Pope? What is this about? Or maybe he's being canonized or something. Maybe, you know, they're turning him into a saint or something. What? I guess that must be it. Blessed be his name. Literally, apparently. So truces are expiring with King Corb. Right. Well, so far, this jihad seems to be going quite well. And anything that weakens the Holy Roman Empire at this point, I am completely in favor of. Because it's disgusting how much territory they've got now. Yes! I was just saying the other day I wanted to hold a tournament. I've sent forth messengers around the realm to spread the word that a grand tournament be held. Tournament begins soon. No! Oh, Danella. I need the duchy, not the county. Curses. I know the chance for the duchy coming up is actually pretty small, so... But whatever. Time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let all show their martial brilliance. This is the time. We're gonna enter ourselves and win it. I hope we can, but maybe we can't, since we're the king or whatever. My liege, your guest Cronan de Rohan has tragically been wounded during the tournament. Most unfortunate. Don't bother. Yeah, most unfortunate. Lennon de Rohan fought his way to the 3rd place in my grand tournament. And fought hard he did. Earl John of Caithness's bravery won him 2nd place in my grand tournament. Most valiant performance. Gila de Lech has been crowned the winner of my grand tournament. With a personal combat skill of 40, that's pretty respectable. Well done. He truly deserves it. The tournament's over now, and it's time to bask in the glory. A glorious event. The Lollard Heresy has appeared in the... Oh, dear. Well, for one thing, I didn't realize I had a lady pirate running... What? What? What's she got to do with anything? Code picked the wrong character for the province. Yeah, clearly. I guess it did. Right. Dispatch the court chaplain at once. Dear Emperor Bobbard of Scotland, during your wife's recent visit to Cornwall, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. I suggest a non-aggression pact between us for the near future, and we will welcome any visitors from your realm with open arms. Oh, I didn't realize Cornwall was independent. But apparently it is. Sure. I don't have any designs on Cornwall right now. Hell, if I take all of the British Isles, I might just leave Cornwall independent for the giggles. Cornwall is always independent, even if the laws of the day don't recognize it. There's a mod I want to play. Might be one of the next things I do after I'm finished with this Crusader Kings 2 playthrough, but there's a mod for Hearts of Iron 4 called The New Order, Last Days of Europe. And it's a really interesting and very cool mod for Hearts of Iron 4 that transforms the game into an alternate history Cold War game set in the 1960s, where the Germans have Wands of War. And it's about Cold War between the Germans and the Americans mostly, and also some other factions like the Italians. And in that mod, Cornwall is an independent country. If I recall, the Germans saw fit to break up the UK, including Cornwall. Very amusing. Cornwall's actually a German military base or something. Yeah, I think something like that. I know it's just not part of England. That much I remember. Pick an ambition. Nah. I like how they're all loyalists. That's what I like to see. Let's have a look at intrigue. Do we have any cool plots we can do? No, there's lots of plots to kill people and revoke a few counties. Nothing really interesting. Yeah, that's annoying. No plot to take the Kingdom of England or anything cool like that, sadly. TNO also has about 15 different Russian minor factions that are playable. Yeah, it might even be more than 15, actually. It's kind of ridiculous. There's loads of really cool factions in there. Yes. I really like the look of TNO. I've not played it yet, but I might stream it when I do play it. Because it just looks so fucking cool. It'll be either that or Kaiserreich. I want to stream some Hearthstone 4 next after we've done with this. In between, probably streaming some Death Stranding as well. Now the internet's fixed, but it'll either be the New Order or it'll be Kaiserreich. One of the two. Ain't really decided yet. They're both fantastic, phenomenal mods though. So. You're playing Reformist Germany and TNO, but something glitched and World War III started without any real events. Were there any like big wars going on? Because I know that in TNO, if a nuclear country loses core territories, it will launch a nuclear strike, and that will be game over. So, and that can happen even without events. So if you're at war with like a big country that's got nukes and you take some of their core provinces, then it's World War III time. Man, France just manages to somehow get even worse and worse every time I look at it. Although they got Paris back at least. Something bugged out during the German Civil War and the US decided to start World War III. Or the Nazis, not sure. Crusade when? Good question. Don't know. Oi, Pope. Matey. We have a crusade? It doesn't seem to be an option unless you do it somewhere else. There's another 10 years of content after 1972 being developed. Yeah. It's not even close to done yet either, is it? That's the cool thing. But what there is available to play is really awesome. But yes, Kaiserreich's pretty awesome. I've already played quite a lot of Kaiserreich, actually. Done 3 campaigns now. I've done Union of Britain, I did the Ottoman Empire, and I've done the Princely Federation in India, or a united India, and conquered a little bit extra on the side as well. Union of Britain so far has been my favourite of the campaigns I've done, mostly because the Ottoman one ended in slight disaster as Russia declared war on me, and I couldn't possibly hope to beat them off. They had way too many troops. And the India one was all right, but it was mostly just really, really tough, grindy combat in mountains in eastern India, and that's what 90% of the campaign actually was, and it wasn't amazingly interesting. But the Union of Britain was really fun, because I got to play with lots of naval combat and stuff. Yeah. And Germany, for once, actually put up quite a decent fight, too, so it was interesting. Gilchrist has improved, apparently. Even more. Nice. Yes, I know. India's getting a rework pretty soon, which looks way, way, way better than what it currently has. I will tote be doing another campaign as one of the Indian factions when that releases. In fact, Pakistan is one of the ones I'm really interested in, actually. I think it's cool that they've included them for one thing, but also I just really like to have a go to Pakistan campaign in Kaiserreich, assuming they get a big cool focus tree and stuff. Yeah, to be honest with you, I already know a lot of the spoilers for TNO, because I sort of didn't really care that I knew them or not. I ended up looking a lot of them up because I was just really interested in the setting. I won't tell them to anyone else, though. I won't spoil them on stream or otherwise. For those that do want to find it out organically by playing the mod themselves, I just went and read a ton of shit on TV tropes about it, though. So I don't know all of it, don't know the details of it, but I know a lot of the really funky stuff. My marshal tells me one of my commanders has improved significantly. Jolly good. Normally, I'm really anti-spoiler, personally. I don't follow anything like video game-wise, or TV program-wise, or movie-wise. I like barely even watch trailers because I like to go into things completely blind. But I don't know, for whatever reason with TNO, I just desperately wanted to know about the setting without having to play the game first. It was an odd thing. I can't explain the hypocrisy there, but it is what it is. Oh, Danella, you're just the best. You're going to die so very soon. I'm going to be goddamn devastated when you do. But you did one last magnificent thing before you went, didn't you? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, right. How you doing, England? 20k levies. Oof, you've consolidated yourself a bit, haven't you? That said, I've got about the same. Oh, this is going to be a war and a half. Okay. This is going to come down to generalship, I expect. And in that department, we have a notable advantage. I think our tech is much better as well. See, this is our tech you're seeing right now. And this is theirs. So, significant tech advantage. Use it. It's going to cost me 900 gold, and I'm starting to run out of my massive treasure hoard at the moment. And I'll lose 300 prestige, but Duchy of Northumbria, guys. I'm going to start taking some English land now. Save the game. Whoa. Any other strong claims I can get? Such as? There's one in the Holy Roman Empire, which I'm not remotely interested in. Because they're the Holy Roman Empire. Where's the capital? It's not there. It's here. 73k! There were 56k last time I looked. 73k levies. Jesus. Yeah, it looks like that jihad is failing miserably. Excommunicated. Whoa, hello. Is the king of England has been excommunicated? Now that's interesting. When we declare, if we win the war, we get piety, we get prestige. His excommunication is lifted. He gets son of the devil, loses prestige. Do we get anything else out of it, or do we just sort of humiliate the guy and that's it? I mean, yeah, he abdicates, but I don't suppose we can take any land, can we? Well, I guess I'll be claiming Northumbria then. Here we go. Pow, pow, pow. Ooh, actually. Or are you currently at war? Who are you at war with? Jesus, the... Oh, she's taking part in the damn... I see. She's taking part in the jihad. On behalf of the Holy Roman Empire. Well, we probably can't count on her for... Yeah, it's only a maybe. Alright, never mind, Sally. You're doing your own mad shit. That's fine. Alright. Boys and girls. Gather the troops. It's time for the big war. Jesus, they're already here. How the fuck have they done that? They move quick. Have the English secretly invented railways? I'm just going to quickly merge you guys and make sure we've got the right people in charge. He's only got 14k of his men there. The rest are on their way. We can hit him now while they're weaker. Ooh, river crossing, he's got a hills bonus. But he's got less men, and he's fighting against this absolute god of war, so hopefully... Yeah, it looks like we've got it. Victory! That was a big one. Right, let's take this place back, shall we? Oh, more battle. This time I've got the terrain advantage. Good stuff. Where do you think you're going? Hang on a minute, is that a French army? Oh boy. Apparently England's allied with France. Oops. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh. For God's sake. We might have to hire some mercenaries. Oh boy, here we go. They got significantly more men than us, but we are actually winning. Barbard, you legend! Holy crap, I think we killed a lot of dudes there. Let's get our morale back. Come on, guys. Come on, dream team. Let's do this. Apparently, I've lost a commander. That's not brilliant, but hey. Marshall's discovered a man of great military talent. Not a moment too soon. Let's see. Minor titles. We need some more commanders here. Why is Gilchrist not a commander? Oh, we've got 2 Gilchrists. No wonder. That's really confusing. Fine. What? To Abdul? And 36% war score just from these battles. Dude. Other Gilchrist. No. Oh, Thomas. Thomas is fine. Actually, which is better, realistically? I don't think it actually makes a difference. Although Gilchrist has got consumption, so yeah, let's make it Thomas. Thomas is also brawny. Probably has better personal combat skill, I would imagine. Right, let's deal with you guys. Get out of my Scotland, Frenchies. Call up an order of knights if they aren't up in the desert. It's a good point, actually, yeah. I've been on pretty good terms with the Templars over the years. Ah. They're all busy. How irritating. Our monthly balance is actually in the positive right now because we've taken so many casualties. Right, let's drop a quick save. We're already at 50% war score, though, so... Oh, the arrow was a bit deceiving there. Alright, that's a fight and a half we've got over here on our hands. Take them apart a bit at a time if we can. They're running away, eh? You yellow bastards. Ooh, is that going to be a stack wipe? Not quite. Is this about righteous imprisonment? Duke Finlach of Ulster. 60 kill. Now is not the time, man. Jesus. I think we should probably go capture London, shouldn't we? Marshall discovered a man of great military talent. Colburn. Yeah, he is. He's not bad. 22. That's quite good. Do you know what you should really be doing, dude? Right now, you should be training troops. Not doing that. The extra commanders are welcome. But, yeah, need bigger levies right now, matey. What's Sally up to? She's still fighting these other people. Yep. She's down to 4K dudes. Kill these guys. Oh, hello, there's the big army. Alright, alright. Oh shit, guys. Oh shit. We're going in. We'll have a slight penalty, apparently. Oh, he will have a penalty. He's crossing a river, apparently. Brilliant. So we're going to get there first, I suppose, or something. I'm not sure. Oh, he didn't have anyone on his flank. The center cannot hold. Oh man, if this is a total war battle, it'll be one of those squeaky bum time ones. Oh, look, there they've gone. They've gone. They've had it. Harold of Dunbar has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Duke Archibald and man's sexual preferences. Keep this information to myself. %, war score. Onwards to London. We're going to beat up for 103 Frenchmen. All right, very good. Actually, there's 5,000 English heading that way. Let's get rid of them. 6,000 of them now. They're multiplying. Barbard and his army of mad Scottish bastards. The rise of the Shia. The schism at the heart of Islam dates back to its earliest days. The majority Sunnis have long persecuted the followers of Ali, the Shias forcing them into hiding. The partisans of Ali look to his descendants for leadership, but they are forced to keep their ancestry secret. Now, though, the Shias are mobilizing their strength behind a boy whom they claim to be Ali's rightful heir and imam. Other Islamic jurists claim that the boy is clearly a fraud, but to his followers, he is the person they have been waiting for, and now they flock to his banner. I see. Dropping due to not have occupied any of the war goal. Oh, well, in that case, let's go occupy Oxford. Oh, sieges. They're so exciting, aren't they? Vassal levies. Oh god, the 6k Frenchmen just hanging around there. I've managed to successfully recruit an additional 21 Orkneys. Yeah, they're annoying, aren't they? "21 good Orkneys." Any man from Orkney is worth 10 from the mainland. Victory! Right, so yeah, it's just jumped straight up to 64%. Excellent. Gillespie is no longer Marshal. Oh. Colburn, congrats, you're now the Marshal. And Thomas, you're back leading the flank again. I was thinking more Bear Island than the Iron Isles, but yeah, I suppose so. Some more war score, please. Thank you. 70%. Oh, that's 8,000 English. Do I want to fight them there? No, let's stay here for now. Where are they headed? Ugh, no matter where I go, I get this stupid river crossing penalty. It's very irritating. Oh, he's busy fighting these guys, is he? Okay. Oh shit, the French are on their way as well. We better get stuck in right now. Your vassal, Earl Harold of Dunbar. Fucking... What is it, Harold? He's concerned about his non-inheriting sons. He asked you to consider them when they... Shut up. Here we go. Just French allies have arrived. Oof, my right flank's looking ropey. Luckily, I think... Oh, it's gone completely, in fact. However, we did still win. Thomas, dude, I know you're the weak link in this chain here, but... Is there anyone we can replace you with? No, no one that's better. Okay, 79%. Let's head over to Bedford. Oh God, hang on. Right, I'll do battle with you here, where you're going to get a penalty. There's a bit more of them than there is of me, though. Ooh. Oh, looks like we've beaten them, hopefully. Yep. Although... Thomas! Dude! Stop losing my right flank, man! Hold on a second. Can we recall the Marshal? And have him lead my flank. I do believe so. Brilliant. Okay. We need his help right now. 85% war score. Yes. How are your levies looking, me old mate? You got 6k. What about France? They got 8k. Whoa! Have you seen the King of France? Yar, I be the pirate King of France. King Engelbert. Yar, that be me. Engelbert, of course. Wonder what a French pirate sounds like. Surely they must have existed. I wonder if now would be a good time. No, it's still a maybe. Ugh. Sally. Why are you constantly beating up Muslims instead of helping me, damn it? Lucky for us, it seems like England's dealing with a totally separate rebellion right now or something. Or a totally separate foreign invasion. I'm not sure which. Oh, he's at war with Elfrida of Elfrida's host. Is she like an adventurer or something? I think she might be. Yeah, something like that. Which is incredibly fortuitous timing. Is this a genuine playthrough where you happen to get more immortality? Yup, 100%. You can go back through the VODs and see for yourself, in fact. We not only got immortality, but we got the Holy Grail too. See, there you go. All right, 128 years old. And you know what? I'm actually going to switch my focus to war temporarily, just to give us that one tiny bit of extra martial. Every little helps. Now, Danella, I know you're 67, but please, for the love of God, don't die and tank my state marshal. Please don't. Let's have a quick save. I've noticed he's heading in this direction, so... We're getting to that point where I may want to consider mercenaries, honestly. My army is kick-ass, but I've lost about half of it at this point. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, the English are going to have a disadvantage here, so... And I finally got someone competent on my right flank as well, so... And we got Bedford. 90% war score. Maybe this will do it, this battle here. Alright, come on, guys. I said I've got someone competent on my flank. What are you doing, Colburn? It's alright, they've lost their center. Oh, Jesus. To quote Wellington, that was a damn close run thing. What I really don't want now is for the French to turn up with like 6,000 men. I really would have reconsidered this whole war if there's a bunch of French over there. If I'd realized that the English were allied with the French. I mean, England allied with France. That's just disgusting in and of itself. Ugh. We appear to be winning anyway. For now. Victory. 100%! We've done it! We have done it! It was squeaky bum time a bit there towards the end, but... Whew. There's some lovely border gore right there. We've usurped the title county of Northumberland from that guy. Ah! Suck it, Elfric, son of the devil. Crowned in a barn. Look at that, wow. This ruler received his crown in seclusion without much celebration. While it's a clear sign of lack of wealth and influence, some members of the church may also consider it a show of humility. Get in. Right, I'm going to send you guys back up here before disbanding you, because I don't know what will happen if I disband you in a little pocket territory down there. Rename Oxford to Scotsford. Yeah, go on then. I do like a Paradox game where you can rename the provinces. Planning on going to college? What do you mean? Corb McGilpatrick formed a defensive pact opposing me? With who? With himself, it would seem. Alright. I am threatening! Okay, that's interesting. And then the 5% threat, other realms can form defensive pacts to protect themselves from you. Each religious group that has their own separate defensive pact and will only defend members that belong into that same defense. Blah, blah, blah. This is like reading 9th edition 40k rules. Each religious group has their own separate defensive pact and will only defend members belonging to that same defensive pact. With over 50% threat, all defensive pacts of other religious groups band together if you attack one of them. Wow, you must do a lot to get like 50% threat or 95% threat. You are considered threatening enough that even your own religious head and holy orders from your religious group will defend other defensive pacts from you. Interesting. I guess we better not fight anybody for a while. We have, well, to be fair, we have been expanding very quickly, actually. As soon as we got Kingdom of Ireland, we were able to just go de jure warring all over the place. Not to mention my my wife/chancellor managed to fabricate a shitload of claims very quickly. But this one definitely takes the cake, I must admit. Well, we've beaten England at the peak of their power, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. And while allied with France, we beat England and France in that war. So I don't think we have anything to worry about in the future if they're ever weakened a bit more, say like after one of their many civil wars. Now then, the thing is, we now have a bunch more vassals. Do I have too many duchies? I have too many duchies again, don't I? Damn it. Who do I like? Who should I make a duke? Thomas, you weren't that good a commander anyway. Unfortunately, I can't give you a duchy. I could give you the county of Northumberland and then maybe make him the duke. The dude in de jure Northumbria. That would be me. So, yeah.
We're watching you, scum.
Idle council members. Goulburn, you can get training some troops. Well, it went. Thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that you only get one Twitch Prime sub a month, and there's an awful lot of people out there who are very much deserving of it. I'm flattered that you chose me. Yeah, you be emperor now. Okay, so yeah. Court. Thomas. Congratulations, you are now Count of Northumberland, the Earl of Northumberland, I suppose. Very good. And congratulations, you are now the Duke of Northumberland. Have fun dealing with that lot down there. Although having said that, now that I've solved the duchy problem, they're not that fussed, honestly. Do you know what, my lord? Elfric was, well, we called him the son of the devil for a reason. We don't actually like him that much. I'm much happier in your empire. It's okay. You can pull a Napoleon in the Emperor Coronation event. If you have ambitious/cynical. You mean put the crown on your own head? I didn't get an event for being crowned emperor actually, but then I suppose if I were to die and this guy, fucking Tanis Caradog down here in the Arts End of Wales, apparently is the heir to all of this. But if he were to take over and then get crowned, I guess he would then get the imperial crowning event. It is a nice beard, isn't it? It's rather majestic. Am I heir to Portugal still? Good question. No, she's actually had a daughter. Here's the thing, because I've noticed we have an awful lot of Crusader queens in this playthrough. I'll deal with this in a minute. When a kingdom is founded, like Portugal was, do the inheritance laws default to like whichever gender the founder is? And is that why her daughter is the heir and not her son? That's he is a bastard, but still. Why is a non-relative the heir? Oh no, he is the relative. He's my grandson. Or great-great-grandson, actually. I think. Let's see. Caradog, son of Humphrey, son of Bob. Yeah, he's my great-great-grandson. You think it's just because he's a bastard? See, because it's just a thing I noticed, because Egypt was ruled, when Egypt was still a thing, was ruled by Queen Adelheid, and she was succeeded by Queen Eliza. So either it's just a weird coincidence, or I was genuinely wondering if that's how the succession laws worked. If the kingdom was founded by a queen, is it female heirs preferred? Anyway, a petty noble from Lisboa, has spent a week visiting Clydesdale, constantly. Oh, we've got the rude noble thing. She writes me letters when it's my lot over there causing problems, so. I feel insulted that the first thing you do is accuse my people of being ill-behaved. Did you ever consider that he may be a fraud? Of course not, you rough lecher. Look, we've had the exact opposite of this scenario, haven't we, before? Sally, you are... Bitch. Too busy fighting Muslims to come and help me in my really, really dodgy war that I nearly lost. Now she's getting all bitchy with me. Gratitude, folks. That's gratitude for you. I go on a crusade and I set you up as Queen of Portugal, and this is the thanks I get. And I helped you fight that Swedish Viking warlord as well. And I helped you fight these guys. She really doesn't ever take that helmet off. Break the non-aggression pact. Use 200 prestige. Oh. Kids will be kids, I guess. Alerted by growing feelings of itchiness, you're appalled to notice the appearance of a bright red rash on your body. I haven't got measles again, have I? There's no plague around currently. Alas! Neil is sure you're developing the Great Pox. He insists that you follow his instructions. Is it more goat farts? Oh, I hope it's goat farts and not amputating my nose or something. Ugh. Rid of your ailments, Neil ordered you to sleep hanging upside down for a couple of days. It will rebalance you, he assured you. You feel like a bat. I'm glad I hired Neil. Apparently it worked. One moment you're shivering, the next you're sweating. Overall you feel awful. Fever. Oh dear. This doesn't seem to be improving. Now, hopefully, at least in theory, our massive health stat will carry us through this. But, yeah, we'll find out. Maybe right at the peak of his power after that successful war with England, he'll do an Alexander the Great and go get himself deaded. In a very inglorious way. What's this? New important decisions. Seek treatment for illness. Call on your court physician for an examination, possible diagnosis. If you've fully developed an illness, you can choose to be treated in various ways. I thought that naturally popped up. I didn't realize you had to ask for it. I got rash, fever. The illness hasn't really shown itself, though. Oh yeah, Scotland would go kaboom if he died, yeah, that's for sure. Half of Ireland and a smidge of England do not an Alexander the Great make. Alright, Magnum, look here, okay? I've got 37 Marshal and 78 State Marshal. I reckon if we lined up with equal troops on a flat battlefield, Bobbard would probably beat Alexander. So shush. Now then. Would the Holy Grail go to your heir? Well, no, you don't get immortality from the Holy Grail. It just gives you a big health boost. Immortality you get through an event chain. The Holy Grail's just a really nice cup that gives you +4 health and some prestige. Can your heirs inherit immortality? No. They do get my bloodline, which gives them +1 health. But that's it. It'd be a bit broken if they did, frankly. Let's switch back to hunting focus for a while. Oh, I can't. Not till April. 1240. Alright then. Pick an ambition? Yeah, see the realm prosper. That's a good time for that, actually, because we're going to be avoiding wars on purpose for a while on account of the threat we've been generating. How many kills we got now? 29. Nice. Right. So, about this. Very well. Covered me from head to toe in leeches. I'm glad I hired Neil. Minor symptom treatment. She's hanging in there, isn't she? 68. Aggressive leader, cavalry leader. It's really kind of a shame I can't actually have her leading my army, because she's no longer the marshal. Because, gosh, can you imagine her leading one of the flanks when we were fighting England? It'd be magnificent. Why, Rock Guy? We don't need kids. Repulsive sores and abscesses are spreading across your body, originate from the groin. You have contracted the Great Pox. Oh dear. So that gives you health -2 and a bunch of other minuses. The fever gives us health -1. The rash gives us health -0.5. Now, some of that's cancelled out by the treatments we've had. But virtually all of it is cancelled out just by the Holy Grail alone, let alone our immortality. Alas! So, what's it going to be? A normal, mild, or severe illness? Last time we got a severe one. Where does it show? Neil has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. Right, so last time I did this, I didn't go for the experimental treatment because frequently that is the one that involves you getting your face sliced off. And I'm banking on our awesome health stat carrying us through this. I'm going to do what I did last time and go for the well-tested treatment, which last time was goat farts. Neil told you to undress and then kneel with your buttocks raised. That was awkward enough. But when you saw the instrument in his hands, you almost bolted. Neil must have noticed because he patted you calmingly on the shoulder and told you to stop clenching. I actually feel better. Successful treatment, giving +2 martial intrigue, diplomacy, stewardship, and learning, and health +2. There you go. We're fine. Great pox. Great schmocks. We'll just never speak of this again, Neil. Can we make him the court eunuch? Yeah, we can. There you go. Congrats. I think that's actually a positive title. It's not like court jester. Yeah, it gets a better monthly salary and some prestige out of it. Keeping the old emperor alive, keeping him going. Yep. Good stuff. Your Marshal Colburn has initiated a massive recruitment drive in Clydesdale. Good. Because the thing is, we may have beat the absolute living snot out of the English, but I have a feeling it won't be long before they try and get what they lost back in another de jure war. So we need to be ready. We need to be ready. Now, he hasn't got a cat's chance in hell for a while, at least, because I've got 14k levies and he's got, well, 4k. Almost 5k. Does he still have that alliance with France? It doesn't look like it. But then again, I don't trust this goddamn interface. We did get Scotsford. Yes. But yeah, I have a feeling he's going to want that back sooner or later. We'll have to be ready. So kick him in the arse. Where are my retinues? They were completely destroyed, I think. So I guess we need new ones. The cavalry one is what I used to have. Can I make extra big cavalry? I can. All of the cav. I can have quite a lot of them, apparently. At a maximum of 9k. Holy shit. It's a pikemen and archers, I guess. It's going to be an expensive levy, isn't it? I mean, retinue, not levy. Right, we're currently paying an awful lot per month for that. But on the other hand, big ass retinue. Yeah, they got stack wiped when we left them down here somewhere. I remember that vaguely. Oh gosh, now what's going on? Attacking King. Oh, you're attacking this guy down here. Oh, all right, Finlach. Jolly good. Carry on. I hope that doesn't contribute to my threat. I'm going to assume it won't. But it looks like he's going to expand the empire for me, potentially. Successful jihad. Really? Wow. I did not expect that, honestly. I thought that with the... last time I checked, the Holy Roman Empire was winning. Fair enough. Fatimid comeback, perhaps. Sardinia and Corsica. Go away! I wouldn't mind if it went for the fact that Sardinia and Corsica doesn't actually own Sardinia and Corsica. Stupid. It's just stupid. Thought the Turks would be in charge by now. I mean, the Seljuks definitely have a lot of territory, but between the HRE and the Byzantines, I guess they're not getting a lot of progress towards the west. I mean, you got the two big European blobs arrayed against you there, haven't you? So, I mean, how many troops do the Seljuks have? $22K? Yeah, not even close to what these guys have. The Byzantines have 35K. And the HRE has got something disgusting like 70K. 87K, yeah. You're starting to approach Napoleonic numbers of troops there, Holy Roman Empire. Jesus. According to your Marshal Colburn, the peasants of Carrick are in frequent troubles with highwaymen. Yeah, safe peasants are productive peasants. What's my income at the minute? Monthly balance is 21. I should probably lay off the spending spree for a bit. I'm now down to 1,900 odd gold from my 13,000 or whatever it was I used to have. Pope, can we have a crusade, please? Pretty please. Peasants of Fife are quite far apart and spread out. Your spymaster Malcolm Monroe suggests investing in a provincial messenger system so that they can communicate with their kin more easily. He claims that doing so would attract more peasants to the county. Sure, he says. Oh, I better stop that spending spree, he says, throwing more money out the window. I mean, I've tried it. What on earth has happened to you, Pope Nicolaus? He's muddy. Interesting. Wonder what happened there. Unfortunately, yeah, we can duel the Pope. Imagine that. We unfortunately we can't ask for a crusade. Years of careful planning. That guy from the court of Countess Noilena of Ulster has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to go off and carve out a realm of his own. Oh, he's off to be an adventurer, host leader. Well, good luck with that. That would be these guys, I guess. Interesting. Where are you off to, then? Oh, you're going to go beat up England? Oh, please go and beat up England. That would be brilliant. Oh, no, he's off somewhere. Into the fog of war. Meanwhile, what's going on over here? Can we... If we join the war, will that do horrible things to our threat? Does anyone know? Because it looks like he needs a hand at the moment. Try to request your crusade by selecting the target ruler for interaction. Okay. What about these guys? Or which is the big one? It's here. These guys could do with being knocked down a peg. They're kind of massive. Nope. Nothing there. Look at Abyssinia go. Wow. The big southern blob that we keep forgetting about. Yeah, Abyssinia is still Christian, judging by the shields. No, they're Jewish. Never mind. Or at least he's Jewish. I don't know about the rest of them. Oh no, they're all Jewish. Oh my goodness. Is the AI going to conquer Jerusalem as Jews and get an achievement? What is going on? The 13th tribe of Israel, yeah. Yeah, okay, I guess Abyssinia is now Jewish. That's certainly interesting. Well then. You would think that my shenanigans up here are the silliest and craziest thing to happen in the world right now, but really, poor old Scotland and Bobbard barely make a footnote in the grand scheme of things, doesn't it? It's just, yeah. It's always a bigger fish. Oh, I see France is taking bits of Spain. How about France? How about you take bits of France back from Sardinia and not Corsica? That would be a good idea, I think. Why don't you do that? Anyway, did someone answer this question about the aiding that with the threat? I forgot to check. Hold on. I'm going to scroll back through the chat. Okay, won't let you join vassals' wars. Oh. So basically, Finlack is probably just going to lose. Oh no, I can join. Apparently, I can join. So, yeah, I think you've got the right idea there. Let's save and find out. Vassal wars do contribute to threat, but it's near zero. I know that this war, but I mean specifically me joining it. Will that contribute to threat? So right now we're at 7.3%. A reply would be nice. Okay. 7.0%. I guess it doesn't. We could call it the Portuguese for some mad reason. They're probably busy, though. Yeah, she's perpetually at war with someone. She doesn't know how peace works. It's not in her vocabulary. Who's she having a go at now? Hilal of Hilal's host. So she's dealing with some adventurers, I guess, or raiders or something. And Bjorn Raid's of Bjorn Raid's host in. Oh, wait a minute. Did the guy who was here, the adventure guy spawned here, go off to conquer Portugal? Huh. Interesting. I might want to help her out there, because she might be a little bit outnumbered. But first, this. Personal levies. That's significantly more than 21 Orkneymen. What is the plural for people from Orkney? Orkneyans? Orkneys? I don't... Orcs? I genuinely have no idea. Dear Father, may you live in harmony and contentment. We request that you honor... Yeah, I thought... she's one step ahead of me. She's asking me to join it. All right, fine. I've got some business in Ireland to take care of first. I'll do it on my way to you. How about that? I'm heading south anyway, you know. Don't have to take their sweet time getting here, though, do they? Alright. You ready to go? Gilchrist and Gilchrist? Jesus Christ, you sound like a comedy duo. Let's replace you with... Which Gilchrist is this? It's this Gilchrist, okay. Let's replace you with Thomas, who seems to have improved his martial a bit recently, so there you go. Right. Orcadians, apparently. That's pretty cool, actually. Orcadians. Look at all the wars I'm in right now. And we're losing a couple of them. The ones in Portugal. Alright, you matey. I've got a war in Portugal to be getting on with. You need to stop and just give up. Thank you very much. Saint in heaven. Saint Victor the Myrstreaming. Blessed Victor was a true exemplar of the Christian faith, living a pious and moderate life. In a grand announcement, Pope Nicolaus IV has decided to canonize Victor the Myrstreaming. Many tales of... Do you reckon Bobbard would be made a saint if he died? He's got like 18k piety. I wonder what the requirement to be a saint is. One title can be usurped. The Duchy of Rica. Apparently. Cool. I'll do that later, though. Can you come back here? Oh, for heaven's sake. Get this place for our friend up here. I wonder if us being able to join this war has got something to do with me being an emperor. You know, like how the Holy Roman Emperor can get involved in his viceroy's, you know, wars and stuff. At least I think he can. We're slowly turning back the war score here. HRE is unique. Ah, fair enough then. Alright, come back here, you. really like to capture the dude, the Duke himself. That would make all of this so much less complicated. I have to stop soon, it's nearly midnight. I've gone on already about an hour longer than I intended to. Damn this addictive game. Well, we captured somebody. Not the right somebody, unfortunately. Hey, the defensive pact's been disbanded. Apparently the Templars were part of it by the looks of that. I'm no longer threatening enough, I guess. Speed this up a bit. Only 29%. Oh my goodness. A crusade. The timing could not be worse. A messenger approaches us with a letter from the Vatican from the Vicar of Christ himself. He's asking us to prepare our men to fight against the heathens and infidels to restore Christendom to the lost place of the world. The Pope wants to send our faithful Christian men against Al Jazeera. That biased news corporation. He's had enough of them. The region is held by the Mohammedan Sultan Ertugrul II of the Seljuk. Oh my god, you want to go beat up the Seljuks, huh? Alright then. My men are ready to Al Jazeera! I mean, technically they are ready. So that'll be happening in 617 days. My beneficiary. Why can I not pick a beneficiary? Oh, because I actually have to hit the choose button. That would explain it. Got any relatives? Not sure I do, you know. I've run out of kids to give it to. Got a few kinsmen. Oh, we got a granddaughter, Alfrica Monroe. She's in Fayoum, apparently. Oh, is she one of Conan's relatives? And Malmur Monroe. My grandson. Well, it's got to be her, obviously, because we need to continue the tradition of Crusader queens. So, Alfrica, congrats. You're going to be Queen Alfrica one day if I have my way. Or you'll just end up a duke or something. Yeah, one of the two. I need to pledge someone use that old war chest at some point. This war is so annoying. Because this guy up here did such a fantastic job of losing every battle he fought in. It put the war score right the way back. So I'm now having to occupy every goddamn territory. 89%. Come on. We've done it. Offer peace. Fuck off. Enforce demands. Which are... Innis the Whisperer gains county of something or other. Hooray! There we go. Oh, this was the war target of this county here. Right, if I'd known that, that might have been over and done with a bit sooner. Alright. Where are my ships? Al Jazeera is northern Iraq. Really? Alright, let's go rescue Sally. Bandits raided the siege campsite outside. Where? Sorry, what? What the? Oh, the raiders are back. Bad timing. Whatever, nothing I can do about it now. Thoughts on CK3 not having to build ships? I mean, you didn't really have to build them in this, honestly. They're just sort of there when you need them. It's not like EU4. Christian failure. Wow. Crusade cancelled, boys. No mad booze cruise to Iraq after all. Nobody was interested. I've never seen that happen before, frankly. Incompetent stewardess let prove of smoke. That's all I needed. Oh, let's put a stop to this nonsense. You there. Come here. Oh wait, no, that's Sally's guys, right? You. Have I got any factions or something? I do have some factions. Increased council power in Scotland and Gavelkin succession in Scotland. I think we've got some intimidation to do. Just show some people the trapdoor. Right, now who do I need to go beat up? No, they're both at 100%. Give one. I hope my meaning is clear. Yes, it works. Brilliant. Okay. Hopefully that will stop that. I don't know. The Hilal's conquest of Portugal has ended. Queen Sally of Portugal won. Brilliant. Yeah, she had two adventurer armies trying to beat her up. She had to call in Dad to come and sort them out. All right. Oh, God. Lollards, that's all I needed. Really? Ugh, these assholes are still here. Oh, now they're leaving, huh? Now they're leaving. They've looted 74 gold. Dicks.
Welcome, Morning Star. I have prepared a place for you.
Lilia, hello! Thanks for the raid. Welcome aboard, cheesy folks. I'm literally about to stop, I'm afraid. So we've got some of that brilliant comedic timing going on, I'm afraid. It happens. However, right, let me just quickly, before I do anything else, dismiss the fleets and dismiss the levies. There we go, phew. I'm going. Wow, my retinue is like 1,400 dudes. That's pretty sweet. I got a big retinue, although I'm paying through the nose for it right now. Hi, folks. Dad, the boy's harassing me again. Yeah. It's alright. We're here to bail her out, even if she sends me nasty letters occasionally. I haven't forgotten about that, Sally. Just so you know. Anyway, welcome everybody. This is my Crusader Kings 2 playthrough I'm doing at the minute. I know CK3's out, but I ended up rolling this ridiculous character in CK2, and I didn't really want to move on to CK3 until I'd seen it through. Because this is Emperor Bobbard the Great of the Empire of Scotland. And he's immortal. He's immortal. There's an incredibly rare chain of events that can pop off in this game, and if you navigate your way through all of them successfully, your character becomes immortal. As you can see, he's 132 years old. He doesn't look a day over 40. So, in addition to that, he managed to pick up the Holy Grail during a crusade to the Holy Land. A couple of centuries ago now, almost, it seems like. But he managed to pick that up as well. So, a lot of awfully rare stuff's happened. I think he also got the Joan of Arc event. He got a Joan of Arc type character, which is this lady, the Empress here, that turned up as well. This has been a playthrough of incredibly random, rare events that shouldn't ordinarily happening. And so I couldn't, in good conscience, let it go until we'd reached some sort of conclusion with it. So that's why we're playing CK2 at the minute and not CK3, basically. Oh yeah, the Abyssinian Empire is not only massive, but has converted entirely to Judaism, which is, again, another incredibly unlikely, ridiculous event. The Holy Roman Empire controls a lot of Egypt and the Holy Land. Sardinia and Corsica have become something of a small empire that doesn't actually include Sardinia and Corsica. You'll note that Sardinia is France and Corsica belongs to the Holy Roman Empire. And yet, Sardinia and Corsica... Come on. I'm trying to zoom out here so the texture isn't... Sardinia and Corsica actually exist, although they seem to have quite a massive revolt on their hands right now for some reason. But there it is. Sardinia and Corsica. That's a thing. That's a thing that's happening. Oh, also, Portugal owns a bit of Poland for some reason. And Portugal itself is ruled by our daughter Sally, because this is also another weird quirk of this particular campaign has been that it hasn't been so much Crusader Kings as it's been Crusader Queens. Because all of the monarchs that came to rule the various Crusader states as a result of the Crusades that have happened have all been female. So we've had Crusader Queens, and Sally here is like the third one, I think now. And she rules Portugal, which was taken as a Crusader state away from the Moors, who were basically controlling all of Iberia at that point. They've still got most of it, to be fair. And we've just finished a war helping her out, because there are a couple of adventurer armies that came along to bully Portugal simultaneously for some reason. We've got a bit of a bad roll of the dice there. But we turned up because we got an alliance with her and bailed her out just now. And that's more or less everything. You're up to speed now. Congrats. Oh yeah, they're pretty storied individuals in their own right, the old Monroe family, Crusader Queens. Because you got Sally, and then there was Bobard's own sister, Vera. Where is she? Vera Monroe, who as a child, disappeared out of our court to go on the Children's Crusade, and then she resurfaced many years later in Spain, married to a mercenary captain called Fianchu the Frog. And then when the Crusade for Jerusalem happened, I selected her as my beneficiary, and so she ended up ruling the county of Beersheba down here. So she had her own crazy-ass life story, and on top of all that, so... It's been a bit of an interesting playthrough. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen next. Aside from the fact that Bobard's probably going to keep on living and probably isn't going to die unless someone assassinates him or accidentally pushes him down the stairs, because he's survived several illnesses now. In fact, he's still got the Great Pox right now, although he doesn't seem to give a toss. Yeah, he's had successful treatment. He's got the Great Pox right now, and he's just doing whatever, like it ain't no thing. He's got 97 personal combat skills, so he's an absolute god in close combat. He has 37 martial and 78 state martial. So recently we went to war with England, and that's how we took this bit down here and this bit up here. And we actually ended up in a war against England and France put together because they are allied, and I didn't notice because I don't pay enough attention to the small print in this game. And he went and beat them both. Pretty much. He beat both of them at the same time because he has very advanced military tech, and he's this generation's Alexander the Great with a martial of 37. So he's I once had him leading a retinue of 150 men, and they defeated an army of about 1,200 men. He was outnumbered almost 10 to 1 down here in Ireland, and he beat them. So he's a bit ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as the Holy Roman Empire, though. As you can see, they own all of this mess here, and they own this as well. They used to own all of Arabia, too, until the Muslims called a jihad and kicked them out, although you'll notice that they still have this territory here. And last I checked, they had something like 80,000 levies, or something. Where's their capital moved to now? It's up here. It's gone back down to 60,000 because I think they've got a new Kaiser. But previously they had like 87,000 soldiers. And just to compare, I've got 20,000, which would be considered with my High Marshal incredibly good ordinarily, but the Holy Roman Empire has just gone a bit berserk in this playthrough. I've got about as many soldiers, I think, as the Byzantines. Oh, no, they've got 45k, so they've got twice as many as me, but still, Scotland being able to compete with the major European powers is a bit mad. But that's just because of our amazing Marshal. So, yeah. They could probably field over 100k men. Yeah, they could. They could, like I said, they could probably field Napoleonic numbers of troops at this point. That's how many men they've got. But anyway, yeah, that's this playthrough. It's been bonkers so far, and it continues to be bonkers, and it keeps getting worse and worse as it continues. At the minute, I'm mostly expecting England to declare war on me at any moment to try and get these territories back. That's mostly what I'm preparing for, and I'm still attempting to mop up what's left of Ireland and also take these little islands up here as well. Because Norway sort of imploded on itself a couple of centuries ago, and it never really recovered. As you can see, it kind of consists of just a few provinces here, and believe it or not, this represents quite a comeback for them, because at one point they ruled just like that province there, and that was it. That was the whole of Norway. That, and I think they owned the Isle of Man, and that was it. That was Norway. Oh yeah, we renamed we renamed Oxford Scotsford, because of course we had a really big battle there, if I recall. It was either there or in Bedford. It was like us versus the English, and we had almost exactly even numbers, and it was an absolute butt clencher, I tell you. Edge of your seat stuff that was. I didn't know who was going to win. We did, obviously, but otherwise we wouldn't have all this. But it was very close. So yeah. He can still be killed. He is immortal, but he can still be killed. He just won't age. So he will eventually the odds will surely beat him, and he'll get, as I said, pushed down the stairs by accident, or someone will assassinate him. And his reign will finally come to an end. We did in the previous stream get an event that popped up which said that some of his vassals had finally begun to notice that his reign had been awfully long. And they were getting a little bit suspicious, but there hasn't been any more events since then. So I don't know what's going on with that. So apparently people do start to notice that you're 132 years old. You know, that people do start to get a bit suspicious, like they did with Bilbo Baggins. But apparently it takes quite a while. So sadly, we haven't encountered any other immortal characters except for the one who taught us how to become immortal in the first place. Because apparently, if there are other immortal characters in the world, you have a whole Highlander thing where it's like there can only be one, and they battle each other. So I was kind of hoping something like that might happen, but it hasn't so far. So yeah, it's been quite the campaign. Unfortunately, though, I gotta go now because it's midnight, and I was supposed to stop about an hour ago, but I carried on because this game is so addictive. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to this stream. Thanks for joining me at the end there, Lily's viewers, if you're still here. And I will see you guys again tomorrow, hopefully, is the plan. Afternoon stream instead of a late one. I hope to get started around 3 o'clock-ish, as per the usual. And yeah, I'll be doing more of this. because I'm absolutely loving this campaign. That said, I do eventually want to get it done because I want to move on to playing some Death Stranding and Hearts of Iron 4. So, yeah. However, our friend here manages to somehow keep eluding death at every turn. I'm just going to make someone else the leader here for a second, so you can see him in all his glory without his armor on and his helmet and stuff. That's what he looks like normally. Glorious beard and flowing locks and massive crown. That's great stuff. But anyway, let's drop a hard save. Boosh. And yeah, there we go. Let's see if there's anyone we can go raid. Carry on the raid train. Let's see. Ooh, we got choices. Amal's playing some Factorio. Is that Kilgore streaming on the GOG channel? Doing some Might and Magic. Let me have a look. It is! I haven't raided Kilgore in ages because normally I'm not streaming late enough to do it. So we're going to go to the GOG channel and say hello to Kilgore. /raid.com. I haven't used the manual raid command in a while. Alright, everybody. Have a good one. Jump on over there, throw some emotes around, say hello for me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good one, everybody. Toodaloo.